Hello guys, welcome back to Cooking with Summerfox. Now, it's about 10 o'clock at night. I have a big ass Slurpee cup filled with Mountain Dew. And I'm in the mood to do something amazing. So, let's get this started. Now, as you remember from my last episode, I told you I was going to be cooking something from an episode of an anime. Well, this anime is one of my favorites, Inuyasha. There was this one episode where Inuyasha gave Kagome a potion that his mother taught him. And I broke down the episode, compared it to what we know today, and I was able to find the recipe. So, we're going to make that today. Firstly, this is what you need for the... This is what you need. Liver. Some oil for the... Yeah, some liver, vegetable oil, 4 cups of water, and some beef broth. Some dried rosemary, some dried thyme, some cayenne pepper, ginger root, celery, carrots, flour or cornstarch, whatever will help thicken it, and some water. I already had said that. So, but before we start, I'm gonna start up the music. Inuyasha. Okay, so the first thing that we need... Oh yeah, new tattoo. Awesome, isn't it? Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is some liver. I work at a slaughterhouse, so I can get anything. Ew. Smells like somebody died while farting vomit. Let's have 3. Now, since my last video did not get 15 likes, I will not be cutting anything with a katana. I'll be using my trusty awesome knife. So firstly, you want to cut up your liver into small enough pieces, like chunks. Many more. I want to change the world. So anyone who did not like my tattoo, you're a fail. Okay, so for those of you who are following at home, I'm already done slicing up the first liver. Sexy boys. Alright, last liver. Yeah. Yeah, liver does not smell the greatest, but it tastes pretty good. Now, it says this recipe calls for dried stuff, but I like using fresh. And this liver, like I said, I work at a slaughterhouse, so I bought these like right off, like right away. These are probably still in a living animal, like yesterday or 2 days ago tops. Okay. Now that your liver's all cut up, you want to take your liver and look at that. So yeah, take that and you put it in the bottom of a pot. Now, you want to have a big enough pot, like, make sure it's big. However, before you add that in, take your vegetable oil or canola oil or whatever, and put that in the bottom. That way you can sear it and it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot, because that's horrible. Now, wash your blade and your cooking pot, your cutting board. That way you don't cross-contaminate. Now, I think it said medium heat. Yeah, medium heat, and just sear it. Okay, so all that is cooking. So while that is searing, we're gonna peel and cut our vegetables. So we're going to add in 3 carrots. Okay. Now, if you want, you can save the peels for a carrot cake or something like that. I'm not going to do that. So now you peeled them, now you chop them up. Okay, that's starting to heat up. Good. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is all the Inuyasha openings and endings, including the songs from the final act, so bam. I thought it fitting because this is a recipe from Inuyasha, so yeah. I know a lot of you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I'm not really into anime. The only one I really could get into was Inuyasha, so I have all the movies and the final act. I'm looking into buying the seasons. Really should empty my dishwasher more often. Yeah, so you don't burn the liver, you're gonna want to flip it now. Turn that down just a little. Okay. Now what we're going to work on is celery. I love me my vegetables. Cut off the ends. Cut off the ends. Cut off the ends. Okay. Take all your extras, like your carrot shavings and the ends of that and the ends of the celery, put that in the garbage. Now, that that's done, Yeah, it's about ready. Now, we take our beef broth. Just a sec. Pop a hole in the end, that way the vacuum isn't there. That way it flows in faster. Then, we had the same deal for, that was about 4 cups of broth, so we're going to add 4 cups of water. And I forgot the next step. Good thing I keep the recipe handy. Now, we add the vegetables, and then we add the rosemary, thyme, and the cayenne pepper. No, wait, do I add the vegetables? Oh no, we don't add the vegetables till later. Don't add the vegetables. We add the rosemary and the thyme and the pepper. Now, according to Inuyasha, he said his mother used dry ingredients, but he used fresh. So I went to the store and I got fresh herbs. Like, these are like $2 a pop, when the actual stuff, like the stuff in the shakers, that costs about $1. So I paid a little bit extra, and I believe it's going to pay off. You can actually smell it. That is really fresh. Yeah, so we need about a teaspoon of each, rosemary and thyme. Those of you who probably just use the shakers are probably just being bored out of your mind right now. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, now you have your rosemary. Yeah, that's rosemary. Toss that in there. Now, the time is 11:14. I am funny. rosemary. And then after we add that, we add our cayenne pepper. Okay. I don't have cayenne pepper, the fresh herb, because I couldn't find any. So, I have cayenne pepper, great value. And you add a little bit of that in. Now, according to this, we bring this to a boil, then reduce the heat. Bring it to a boil. Then, after that's brought to a boil, then we reduce the heat, and then we cover it, and then we let it simmer for an hour. Obviously, don't want to just watch me just stand around for an hour while we wait for that. So I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna pick it up afterwards. Okay? All right. I'll see you guys when I'm back. Okay, so the hour is almost up, and now what we're going to be doing is we have the celery and carrots cut up, but now what we need to cut up is some ginger. Yeah. And we don't want to use too much because ginger is already pretty strong, so I'm gonna cut off that. Like literally, that is all the ginger root that I need, and I'm probably gonna use about half of that. Like, that's pretty small. Oh, I forgot to show music. Turn it up. Okay. Okay. So now that's been sitting for a while. Get rid of that. Take all of our vegetables and our ginger. Now, we throw our vegetables in there, and now we add just a little bit of cornstarch. How much? 2 teaspoons. Now, you don't want to add too much corn. It can be flour, it can be cornstarch, it can be whatever that will thicken it. Just don't add too much, otherwise it's gonna be like drinking gravy. I have done that before, it is fucking awesome. Drinking gravy is just amazing. But it doesn't work for stew, so don't make it too thick. Just put another splash of water. And now we stir that up. Tongues. Now we just cover it and we let it simmer for 1 more hour. So after it's yeah, we just cover it and simmer it for 1 more hour. So yeah. That's it, and I'll start filming again when we're done. Hi, so, it's done now, and I'm going to be trying it out. Let's see how well it did. I don't want to get stew in my fursuit's mouth because this was, it does mean a lot. Alright. Homemade spork. Fuck y'all. Ow. Hot. You see the liver? Oh. There we go. That's better. Now let's see the actual stock. That is pure ginger. Big chunk of pure ginger. That's awesome. Guess I need to mince up the ginger more better next time. That's really awesome. So, like, favorite, share, comment, do whatever you need to, but this is Cooking with Summerfox, episode 5. Next episode, I'm going to be doing something that my great-grandmother recommended. She said that she wants me to do chili. And because she's 92, and because I've never met her yet, but she's in Florida, I managed to get her number recently, and I'm going to do that for her, because she's family, and I love her. So, yeah. That's it. Ew, there's an ant in my kitchen.
I shall slay the vile creature. Let me handle this.
That just seemed way too excessive, alright? You owe me a new wall, by the way.